Hey everyone, it's week 11, and today I'm going to talk about story themes. Um, I don't really write starting off with a specific theme in mind, but once I get kind of the main story plot points down, I start thinking about what kind of theme I want to weave into a story, how I want to incorporate it, or I take plot elements or character traits or things and I kind of think about how can I kind of expand on this to really build a theme around it. Um, my main thing is I like to write stories that have a lot of layers to them. I like to write something that on the surface is just a fun story to read, or an interesting or weird story to read, but still on the surface just a story. But you can kind of dig deeper and find deeper meanings in it. But as far as specific themes that I like to use, I like stories that really explore relationships between people, different kinds of relationships, kind of the dynamic between heroes and villains, and between friends, lovers. I just really like having a lot of different kinds of connections between characters and interactions and just like exploring those different kinds of things. A theme I really like to use a lot in stories is I like to weave in betrayal and kind of how people deal with being betrayed or what motivates someone to betray someone else. Those kinds of things, I guess, I use a lot. I like themes, elements of stories that aren't all necessarily just black and white. Because the world's not black and white, set in stone. Things aren't just, like, one way or another. So, I kind of like messing around with that in stories. Things that aren't always what they seem. Characters who are kind of sort of, maybe good, maybe not, maybe you don't know, maybe they're not really either, kind of thing. Other themes I really like to go with are like, self-discovery and change. A lot of times I'll have a main character who really doesn't start out as the kind of person you think you want to root for. I like heroes that are kind of like, really people you don't like. Kind of have a bad attitude, bad outlook on life, and kind of being able to change. Because people can change. And I like exploring that kind of theme as well. A lot of my themes, I guess, are kind of internal, like within the characters. I guess another theme I kind of like to go for is, I don't know how to say this without it making it sound like really cheesy or corny, but I like writing things, especially lately I've noticed I really like writing things that are just really dark and creepy, and putting characters through situations that just seem utterly hopeless. And yet, in there, like, through circumstances or through another character, usually I like to have it like through a friend, like some thin thread of hope. It sounds so cheesy, but I like to have these stories like these dark settings, dark storylines, and woven into it is this thin thread of hope. Not even necessarily like, oh, there's going to be a happy ending, everything's bright and cheerful, yay, but enough that it's like, maybe not everything does end happily. Maybe not everything goes the way you want it to. But there's still a little something in there that when it's all said and done, at the end of the day, there's still something for the characters to hang on to. And there's still something for the reader to hang on to. Because I get depressed easily, and I like reading things that kind of speak to you know, that part in all of us, those dark emotions, that sadness, pain that everybody feels. And but also, you know, I want to have that reminder for people that, you know, there's still something to hold on to, still something worth fighting for, no matter how bleak everything looks, or no matter how bad things get. And I don't like reading things that are just like completely depressing and hopeless. So in my writing, it's like, even when, you know, I don't like writing just everything completely horribly. There's just always a little extra something there. I don't know how else to say it. So those are the kinds of themes I go for. I guess that's really all I have to say. Nano, I'm failing miserably. As Aaron said, it was supposed to be the halfway point at the start of this week. I'm not really anywhere close to that, but I'm still proud of myself because I've managed to all month so far focus on just writing this one story, and I have gotten, at this point, what was it? I think I actually hit 17,000 words. That is amazing for me in this short amount of time. So, even if I personally don't hit 50,000 this month, I'm still rather proud of my achievements, and I have faith to try again. So, but there's still half the month, a little less than half the month left, and I have faith that I can do it. I can do it, and so can you guys. We can do it together. Yes. So, nanoing, it's awesome. Let's do it. And I'm also really, really excited because I get to go to the Harry Potter midnight premiere Thursday/Friday. And it's gonna be awesome. We'll just see you guys next week, and we'll talk about more fun stuff, and it'll be great. So, yeah. See you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.